Did you see the video that was trending of the back and forth between Operation Tutula leader Zandile and this other guy? I think he comes from the Department of Education when they were trying to close this other school. And it seemed like she was not even trying to understand what that guy was trying to explain to her. But what do you think about that video?
I think she was so ignorant and arrogant. She didn't wanna even stand to be corrected. She did not even want to pause for a second and listen to the next person. I think all she cared was like eyes, like people looking at me and what do I have to say, even if you're not saying something right and not engaging proper in the conversation.
I think we should show the people the video.
These kids need to be properly documented, study visas and all that. Can we stick to that when we admit kids in school in general?
Yeah, to respond to that,
Yes.
we don't manage immigration of this country. Department of Home Affairs, they have that responsibility.
So
we work with.
why
No,
do we
let me
have these
continue.
laws as part
We
in your
work.
department? Why do we have them
Yeah, but
in your department?
remember, we are not a federal education. We are in South Africa.
Yeah.
We are governed by the laws that are governing the country, which they say all children of a school-going age must
Yeah.
be in a class. And if there are any other impediments, we need to make sure that we work with the parent and resolve those. That's why I said to you, those that are not documented is not only foreigners. If we do have South Africans that are not documented,
100%.
we work with them and make sure that let's assist them. There are those that will seek assistance and we'll assist them and make inroads and make sure that Home Affairs, work with them. Those that are not
So your
documented,
school are complicit.
the immigration officers,
Yeah.
those are people that are responsible to make sure that all people that are undocumented in the country must be
So
deported.
your
It's not
principals,
us.
your principals are committing crime because when harboring an undocumented foreigner, it means you're committing crime, and it's either you should be sentenced or fined.
Our principals are working with the Department of Home Affairs.
People
they
are
are not
documented. We have kids
No, but
who
remember,
are undocumented in the schools.
I said to you there was a court order which
Okay.
dictated that all children of a school-going age must be in a class, and that order,
Whether you
was
documented or
impl-
not.
Yes,
Whether the child
because it
of a
was
South
accommodating.
African-
It was accommodating all children.
Whether the child of a South African suffers because there's no space in the preferred school doesn't matter.
It does not say that. That you are adding. It
Now
does
we
not
know
say
that the department is not for South Africans, it's for other people. But thank you so much. I'm not sure why you're here. We didn't even get time to know why are you here.
No, anything that is happening in our school,
in
we
the
have an
schools.
interest.
Okay. Now
So
you
we
know
heard
why.
that you are coming to our schools, and we
Okay.
said no. We want to understand on
Oh, okay.
what are you doing here. That's why I came to you.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Because we were busy, I came to you, introduced myself, and I said, okay.
And we appreciate your
Nenda.
presence. I hope you're going to make it clear to the that come next year, January, we don't want to see illegal foreigners in our schools. They can take them to private schools. We don't have a problem. They must pay for the services. I get it, the parents are working. They tell us that we are useless. We don't want to work. We are lazy. But now they are here to work. So they must pay for the services that they are getting.
That video,
Yes,
how embarrassing, man.
that's so embarrassing.
And you can tell that guy was trying by all means to be so composed and be patient with her and trying to educate her about the
Yes.
law and the constitution.
Yes, and you were so formal and so respectful towards her.
And they can't say that guy was disrespectful because he was very respectful.
Excuse me. And I feel like he was saying the right things. Like the principals are in charge. They are communicating with Home Affairs people, and I think that's the right thing to do. I don't think they have the right to go to the school and cause like havoc in the school.
Yeah, the
Yes.
principals don't have the right because it's not a private school, it's a public school. So the principals don't have the right to chase those kids
Yes.
that are undocumented or documented or whatever if they are foreigners, because the Constitution of South Africa does not allow that. It's there in the Constitution. Hence, this guy is speaking about a court case that is going on about all kids of school going age should be in school, whether they are foreigners or what, whether they have documents or what,
Yes.
they should be enrolled because the constitution says all the kids in this country have the right to education.
Yes.
So he was even trying to tell her about that. But it seems like she's trying to come up with easy though that are very illegal.
Did you see her response? She was like, "Oh, that means our South African kids will stay out because so many schools are
gonna be saturated with foreigners. Yeah, and she said, actually these foreigners, they say they have money. Why don't they take their kids to private schools? I'm like, that conversation, it was not even supposed to get there, And another thing that didn't sit proper with me, because it also exposes her, is that when she said, that means the principals are breaking the law.
Yes.
How come Operation Tutula does not know that the principals are not necessarily in charge of public schools? They're just like managers in a building where it becomes a building manager. They're just monitors of the school. They are not in charge. It's not their school.
And it's a government school.
It's a government school. There's still a district.
Yes.
Like a place what's in a district, like educational district, where they have to go and report that district, school district.
Yes.
What's in there, something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like for that particular
the municipality.
Yes.
And represent a lot of different schools in there. They still have to report there. That district goes to the provincial government and report there. The provincial government goes to national and report there. So there's even protocol. Hence, this guy is saying the laws of the country in relation to the case that is already existing. The principals are having conversations with the immigration, because the principals are not the ones who are going to chase the kids. There's someone else who has to come and do their job, which is the immigration law enforcement. So I think Operation Tutula should be confronting the immigration guys, not the principal, not the school.
And I think that guy was right. I stand with him.
And I also stand with Operation Tutula,
for
whatever they're doing.
Going to schools.
Not going to school, whatever they're trying to fight for, but they should go to the immigration officers and confront them than going to school.
Yes, but don't you think, like, I understand what you're saying, but don't you think it's like something that the government and the school is like already aware of? So hence that guy said we are working on it.
Yeah, hence me, I'm saying if they can't be patient when Operation Tutula, maybe they're feeling like the government and the Department of Education, they're being slow because they want this to be implemented quick.
Yes.
I think going to school, they're going to the wrong place.
Yes.
They should be going to whether to the government
or the Home Affairs.
Or the Home Affairs.
Yes.
And demand this, because going to school is just gonna disrupt kids.
Yes, it's gonna cause like havoc and unprofessional. And a school is a brand and wants to protect this brand. So which mother would want to take their kids there if they know Operation Tutela is gonna come and
it's gonna end up even affecting South African kids.
Yes.
Because each and every day now, a school before ungena. Like gonna chaos, like you have to keep up my ID, like it's gonna get to a point where even the parents of those kids have to come and drop off the kids in the school, because these guys, just because they're Operation Tutula, let's be honest, it doesn't mean that we can trust them. What if some of these guys, I'm not even saying Zandile, but some of the guys there, these people are not vetted. We don't even know these people who they are. They don't work for the government.
They don't work.
They're just the regular people. So we don't know who they are, many of these guys. We just know the leaders, about Zandile and them. Many of these people, what if they are criminals?
You know, for real.
Hey, busy. What if bashaya abantwana babantu uthola umntana omunye umuntu athi no, me, I forgot my ID at home. Bagcina bashaya abantwana babantu manje.
Because we can already see how they behave outside the
with
street.
elders.
Yes, with
Just
adults.
imagine how they will do with kids who can't even defend themselves.
Exactly. I feel like they have nothing to do with this, honestly speaking.
Yeah,
As
this
much
is not their
as
fight, man.
maybe we are impatient, we want this to happen so quick. They have nothing to do with this.
This one is like they're messing
nothing
up.
to do with this for real.
They're gonna lose a lot of supporters with this. You're gonna
Yes.
see.
It's
With
gonna
this
make the
one,
school so unprofessional. Imagine like my school was a public school and then coming to my school. No, that's
with this
crazy.
one, they're gonna lose a lot of support. You're
Not
gonna
the
see.
world. And many parents will complain.
And there's a lot of South African kids, and we don't talk about this a lot, who don't have documents, and they're South Africans.
So
Maybe
imagine
growing
them.
up, they lost their birth certificates. They lost them. The parents don't remember where they put the birth certificate.
Or
and
even
those kids
recently.
are undocumented. So what about those South African kids,
And I'm sure they've already spoken to the principal, right, when you come and register your child. And then they send it to the Department of Education, and then they leave it there, and then they are waiting for a response so that they respond to the school, and then the school is going to respond to the parents. That's how it works. But
that's how it works, because it's always been working like that, where everyone goes to school. Doesn't matter if you have an ID or not. But it only becomes a problem if during the period of going to school, you don't make efforts to make your papers right, because you can't write matric without an ID.
Yes.
So the government gives you an opportunity to learn.
Yes.
And during that time, as parents, you guys, even if you're a South African, I'm not even talking to foreigners, there's a lot of South African kids who can't finish matric or write matric because they lost their birth certificate. So parents, during the time your kids is given an opportunity to go to school without documents, you should be prioritizing to fix the document, because when the child gets to matric, they won't write matric. Even though the government gave you an opportunity to take your child to school without document, they won't write matric.
Yes, that's true. That's true. That's facts.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
it's
how
very
it
interesting.
works. Like, honestly, I don't know which one can I be. Like, for the longest time, this is how the law is operating. The principal has nothing to do with this whole thing. They speak to the Department of Education, and the fact that when you mentioned that the school is a government school, so that means the government is in charge, not Operation Tutula.
And you can even tell by the conversation she was having with that guy from the department.
It's like she wants to force.
Yeah, she doesn't even know the things this guy is mentioning.